So hey YouTube, I just got top 8 at YCS Santiago with my teammates David Flores and Ed Exception behind the camera. And I played Tenpai Dragon. So yeah, it's a deck I've been playing for a while now, as a lot of you guys may know. But yeah, here's the list I decided to play. So I played the standard 3 Chundra, 3 Pydra, 2 Fadra, 2 Genroku, and the 1 pseudo engine card, Magna. Yeah, there's not too much to explain here. I mean, some people play 1 Genroku. I think 2 is better just because it's also a starter, and there's less starters in the deck now because there's only 1 summoning. And yeah, this card also lets you play around Soul of Rage and Valor really well, since you could just do everything in the battle phase. So yeah, that's it for the engine monsters. Yeah, so then for the non-engine, I decided to play hand traps just because I think hand traps are much better than board breakers, because whenever you play against Yubel, if they have a 2-card combo, you would need 3 board breakers to beat them. But there's a chance that you can beat them with 1 hand trap or so. But yeah, like that's how we lost our top 8 match, right? Like our Tenpai opponent opened 3 board breakers against our 1 Yubel player. Yeah, sometimes that just happens. But yeah, no, like the worst card in this lineup was Droll. Like if I were to go back, I'd probably play Charmy or Mourner instead. And then for the spells, start with the breakers. So the MVP this weekend, 3 Book of Eclipse. Yeah, this card was just insane. It's better than Raigeki, like what a lot of people like to play in this deck, because this answers a lot of stuff that Raigeki just doesn't answer, like Colossus, for example, against Ritual Beast. And it also trades with Desiree much more cleanly, and also Yubel, so they don't just have like a million stuff like floating because of Yama and Throne. And whenever you go first, you could just set it, and you could just punish your opponent really hard, because a lot of the times people really just like to go into battle phase to try to force out sealed, and then in battle phase you could just use this to flip down their whole board and you still have seals. So when that happens, it's just game every time. Then I played 3 Droplet. Yeah, this is probably the next best card in the deck. And then I played a little like field spell package. So I decided to play Set Rotation just to have another copy of the field spell. And the Set Rotation target I chose to play was Wayward There's a Will, which is pretty much like a mini Prosperity. And then I played 1 actual Prosperity and 3 Kaiman. So yeah, that's it for the main deck. And then for the extra, I played 1 Transcend, 1 Trident, 2 Bident, 1 Ruddy, 1 Black Rose, 1 Dragster, 1 Samurai, 1 Quibelt, 1 Meteor Burst. And then for the links, I played 2 Seals, 1 Hida, 1 SP, 1 Striker. There's nothing much to explain, I think, just because this is the same extra deck I've been playing in this deck since forever. I always play 2 Seals just because the second Seals always just catches people off guard, and it could just win you games outright. Like, no one ever expects the second. So that's it for the extra. And then for the sides, I played some back row wipe cards, or back row hate cards, 3 Cosmic, and then the 2 Storm, 1 Harpies. Yeah, this is just really good, just because we expected like a decent amount of Runic, and this is also like really important going first against almost every deck. And then since I didn't play those in the main, I had to play this card in the side, 3 Shifter. Not much explaining needed. And then I played some going first cards, 3 Judgment and 1 Anti-Spell. So I wanted to play some going first cards that were just very universal, because I noticed that I was choosing to go first against a wide range of matchups. So I wanted a card that could cover everything, because usually against those matchups, like, you just need to protect Drago or Grand Tusk, and just like make sure that they resolve. So like this can just guarantee that that happens, because whenever that does, you just win the game. And then lastly, to complement the going first cards, are the 2 Seals bricks. Yeah, they're both very broken. All right, so yeah, that's it for the deck. So now for a few shout outs. So like I said, shout out to my 2 teammates. Yeah, I couldn't have done it without them, literally. Yeah. And I'd like to shout out FCG. Yeah, check us out on YouTube and Card Market. And lastly, I'd like to shout out my Metafy. So check out my Metafy for coaching. All right, thanks for watching.